Hey, this is Vik JC, and in this video I wanted to talk to you about why you should sell on Amazon FBA, why I sell on Amazon FBA, and why global selling on Amazon is so important for you to properly understand. You need to understand how big the markets are, what the markets are like, where you should sell, and how those markets are differentiated. I'm going to be using some statistics today where I'm going to show you where you can get those statistics as well, so you can really understand the Amazon FBA market on a global level. Amazon global selling has never been easier. I'm a global seller myself. I sell in the USA. I offer my listings in Canada and Mexico. I also sell in the UK and the rest of Europe, which also includes Germany, Spain, France, and Italy as well. The only three places that I don't sell in is India, Japan, and Australia, and I'll also explain why I don't sell in those countries. So let's jump into the laptop now and let me show you exactly why I sell and why you should be selling on Amazon FBA and why you should be looking at global selling if this is an option that you wanted to take. I'd love to hear your thoughts as we go through the video, so make sure you comment below so we can start that conversation. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let's jump into the video. I'm going to show you the stats now. There's one thing you should really understand about the e-commerce market and Amazon. Did you know that more than 50% of people, when they go online, the first place that they actually go to buy their products is Amazon? So more than 50% of the millions, if not the billions of people that go online, the first place that they go to is Amazon to buy their products. Now that should say something. But don't believe me, let me show you some statistics, some stats. Let's use stats instead, to show you how well Amazon have done over the years, over the past 4 years at least. So you can see the growth in the net sales, and this is in billions. So if you look at 2014 over here, you can see that the data over here shows that the net sales in 2014 is just under the $100 billion mark. Now, just to give you an idea, when a company reaches $100 billion, it usually gets very slow in terms of growth. Having a company that's that big and trying to grow it even further is really, really difficult. So the founder, the president, the CEO, Jeff Bezos, has done a phenomenal job at continuing to grow the company. Now, if you didn't know this, the owner, the founder, Jeff Bezos, is the richest man in the world by far. I think he's worth more than 165 billion at the moment, which is insane to even think about. The next richest person is either Warren Buffett or Bill Gates, where they come in just under the $100 billion mark. So Jeff Bezos clears more than 65 billion off the second richest person in the world. So you can imagine this is a big place to be, a big market, and cannot be ignored. So, as you can see, in 2014, the net sales in billions are just under the 100 billion mark. So, if we go all the way to 2018, which is just 4 years, and is a very short space of time for a company of this size, for any company for that matter, you can see that they are now achieving just under the $250 billion mark. They have more than doubled, 2.5 times, I think that's correct, the net sales since 2014. So it's humongous. I mean, you could see this chart yourself. Look at the upward trend, but going from 100 billion to, just under 100 billion to just under the $250 billion mark. Who on planet Earth could actually do that? Well, this shows that Amazon is actually growing over years and years. Now, if you even looked further back, you will see a more phenomenal growth of Amazon. So this is the place to be. It cannot be ignored. You should be looking at Amazon. So now, if you look at 2014, we want to understand the breakdown of the market. Now, the English-speaking markets, United States and United Kingdom, are first and third. United States being the blue bar over here, which is the biggest bar. It's they generate 54.72 billion in the year of 2014. So as you can see, coming in second is Germany, which is 11.92, and then United Kingdom at 8.34, Japan, and the rest of the world. Now, they put it in rest of the world because the numbers are pretty small. Even though in real terms it's not small, they're still in the billions, but in comparison to the other markets for Amazon, it is pretty small. So as you can see, Germany is second, United Kingdom is third. then you have Japan and rest of the world. Now if we go straight over to 2018 over here, the United States now generates from being at 54 billion to 160 billion. That's more than 3 times the size of the sales that it was in 2014. Now if we compare Germany, it's 19.88 on 2018 and it was 11.92. So they're heading towards almost doubling the net sales that they had there. If we look at United Kingdom, it's 8.34 and in 2018 it's 14.52. So the growth is slightly slower. So the one thing that I wanted to point out over here, although we can see that, you know, Amazon's the place to be, you do need to look at focusing on the United States. That's where most of the money is. In fact, that's where most of the money is. And as you can see, if you added up all of the other numbers, it still would not equate to the United States. It's an English-speaking country, which makes it really easy for us to list our products. But if you are selling in the United Kingdom, it is really important that you do not ignore Germany. Now, even in my inventory, in my Amazon Seller Central account, I also sell in the German market. Now, the German market has actually picked up for me because I changed my listing to a German listing. It's important that you do that, and there's so many services that provide it. Now, Amazon can do that for you as a service, but I don't think it's the best service out there. I would try and employ someone who can do who is a native speaker in Germany who could actually translate it for you. Now you can get people on Fiverr who can do that for you and get that selling there. Now if you're selling in the United States, you're doing well, just carry on focusing on that and carry on focusing on growing that business. If you're selling in the United Kingdom, you should not ignore Germany. You definitely should be selling within that market. Do your product research within that market for the product that you're already selling in the UK. But it's really easy and simple to activate pan-European selling in your Amazon Seller Central account if you're already selling in the United Kingdom. It's literally a few clicks and you're already selling in Germany. And Amazon will take care of all of the inventory management, sending it out to Germany and wherever it needs to be for whichever FBA warehouse. They will sort all of that out for you. You do not need to worry about that at all. So as you can see, Japan comes in fourth at 13.83. If you did want to sell there, I would strongly advise that you do product research that's based in Japan. But if you're just starting out, if you're new, first, second, third, fourth, even fifth product, I really wouldn't focus on Japan. Make sure you keep your focus, keep laser sharp focused on the markets that are the biggest and that will make you the most amount of money. Grow within that market, understand that market, be obsessed with that market. Look at this data. Now, if you wanted more data as well, if you scroll down on this page, so this is from statistica.com. You can find all this information here. Just type in annual net sales of Amazon and this information should come up. All of this information and data is here. If you are not looking at this statistic, and you are just going into Amazon blindly and you don't actually understand the bigger picture, it means that you haven't checked out your market properly. So make sure you understand your market from a bigger picture point of view, to looking at, let's say, the US market, to looking at your specific niche and seeing how big those markets are. Can you take a share of those specific markets, narrow it down, and then focus on that specific area? Be laser sharp focused and make sure you hunt the products that you need to hunt down and do your best in terms of selling. Find profitable products, get it marketed really well, and get it selling so you can really start changing your lifestyle. Now, I've just released a video on the best things to sell on Amazon FBA in 2019. So make sure you go check out that video. I'm gonna link it over here. I've got it right this time. I'm gonna link it over there. So make sure you check that out. Now, I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Also, what do you think of these statistics? Comment in the section below.